Today, we are going to be talking about that dreaded words, summer slide. What is it? How do I prevent it? How do I get my kids ready for the next school year? So, summer slide is anytime a kid sees a decline from the spring of one school year to the fall of the next school year. So I have a slide that I would like to share with you that will show this a little bit better. So the summer slide is seen in 100% of students who experience summer learning loss if they do not engage in any educational activities. So if kids don't do anything over the summer, you are going to see a summer slide. So what does this look like for students? This means that teachers in the next school year have to spend on average 4 to 6 weeks of their instruction time reteaching those materials to students in the beginning of the school year. I know as a classroom teacher, I spent the first 2 months of every school year either going over brand new concepts that they forgot to learn or forgot to teach in for the previous school year. They ran out of time to teach that, maybe that teacher didn't get that done, or things that the students had just lost, like they could not remember the information. I had to reteach that to them, and before I could even give them any new material. So there are two subjects that see the highest amount of learning loss over the summer, and this is in math and this is in spelling. So the biggest two areas you will see a child have learning loss is in math and in spelling. Most parents over the summer will have your kids read. You guys have a library at home, you have your students reading with you at home. What you don't do though is you don't work on those math skills that students have learned in the school year. Maybe you're busy, maybe you don't know what to do, maybe you're not sure how to reinforce those skills with your students. And that's where we get this loss from, is just not practicing those skills. So I think the biggest thing that kids can do over the summer is keep up on those skills that they learn. So if students are attending any sort of summer program or summer activities, they are more likely to not have as big of a summer slide. And considering in the times of COVID right now, this summer slide is looking way bigger than what I'm showing you here on the screen. Students have been out of school since March, and you might be afraid of what they might have lost during the spring term. School was sporadic and lessons were spread out, and teachers were scrambling to get information to students in order to stay on top of lessons. So your child might be in this category of they might have a bigger summer slide than they would have in previous years. What can you do about that? I know that we are going into this new school year with online academics, right? And this can be scary. This is a scary situation to have to realize that your child struggled with online in the spring. They struggled with connecting with the class, with getting assignments, with whatever it may have been. They struggled with it. You struggled to get them to do things. They fought with you over every situation. It just wasn't a fun situation in the spring. And I get that. As a teacher, it was a struggle too. I wanted to be able to help my students, but I couldn't physically be there to help them. And so what do we do? What is this next solution? Well, this is where I come in. I am a tutor, and I can help your students increase some of their previous year's losses. So what was it that they struggled with last year? What are the things that they didn't come away with learning in the last school year? Maybe it was the whole last couple of months of curriculum. I know for many teachers, it was hard to teach brand new curriculum online. So maybe this is what your students are lacking. They didn't get any of the last 3 months of brand new information. So maybe you just need a tutor who can come alongside your students and help reteach and help reinforce those skills that they lost. I can do that. I'm going to pause here for a second. I can help you, but this is what it's going to look like. I work online. I know I said it. Online. I'm telling you. I can close the gaps online meeting with your students. I will meet with them live. It will not be a video. Your student will not feel struggles when we meet. I will be able to work with them one-on-one and help close those gaps. Watch a later video today to see how I can do that and how I can work with your student. I want to help them close these summer learning losses and to help them feel empowered and feel like they matter. And I can do that. So reach out to me. Press that little button down below at the bottom of your screen, and let's have a conversation. Let's start out with tutoring. Let's see where your child's learning losses are. Let's meet and talk about what your goals are for this coming school year. I look forward to hearing from you, and as always, see you later.